First, first topic is database. Type of database. We have multiple type of database in our SQL Server, which are system-based databases. So these are few system database. This is master database, which contain everything related to this server. Whichever database is there, there are multiple database over here. So it's having the table names, it having columns, everything it is having related to these also. Okay, all adventure work, test demo, all these things. Okay, okay. So after this, these are model. These are model database. So these contain something, some other part, like these part will be done later on when I'll be telling you about this security and all part, like schemas part and everything. So these will be done later on. And this is MSDB database. So basically this database contain information about like storing these SSIS packages and other things. Okay.
Okay.
Where we have SQL Server, and this is temp database, temporary database. So this will be using this and this. The master database and temporary database, these are important databases.
Okay.
So master contain everything and temporary database contain all the temporary tables and table variables till the time we haven't deleted them. Okay. Like I have created a temporary table, example hash employee. We create temporary table like this. Hash EMP. So this will be stored over here in this database under this tables, temporary tables. Okay, like if I create it, so it will go over here. Okay, so and it will exist over there till that session. Okay, temporary table will be dealing with them later on, so you will get to know all these things, and you will also know model database and MSDB database later on. Okay. Okay, and these are all database which are like I have attached the database. This is my database in my system. Okay. So, and these two database I have created. So you can go over here. You can create a new database. Okay, you can give it a name test demo 3 and just click on okay, and a new database will get created over here, test demo 3. Okay, so this is the first thing. And if you want to attach anything, like this is the database which is there. There are two type of files related to database. I have created this database, so there will be two files which get created, MDF and LDF. MDF is the data related file which contains all the tables, all the schemas, everything which is related to the structure, which is related to the data of the table. Okay, and another file is LDF, that is the log file.
Okay.
Log file contains like
what's the full form? What
master data file is the MDF, like it contains metadata file, so it contains all the metadata. Metadata means everything related to the structure. Okay. Okay, and data about data is the metadata. Okay, and log file is LDF is log file. So log data file. So it contains like whenever we are running a query, whenever we are executing a query, and like it contains the logs to roll back the data. Whenever we delete something, we can roll back it, right? So that all features are in there in log file LDF. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the database which I created. So if I want to attach anything, so I'll go over here and I'll attach it. Add, it will ask me for the location. I'll give the location as it is already attached, so I'll not attach it. So, but I'll go over here and give this file and click OK. This is the file. You can do one thing. You can download a MDF file. Okay. Okay. So this is our like we explained it. We have created test demo database. So database is created. So one MDF file and one LDF file is created in our database. Okay. So So we have created the database. So what I want to do with the database? I want to create the tables because table will be having the data. Okay. So I need to create, this is the syntax. This is the syntax of creating if okay. So creating tables, what are creating tables? Creating table is a DML operation, DDL operation. This is the DDL operation. Okay. So what are DDL operations? Data definition languages. Data definition means the data will be having a definition. Everything is having a definition. So that definition is this structure. Definition here means structure. So
Okay.
definition, that will be structure. Okay. Whenever I talk about like definition, so it will be related to the structure of a table.
Okay.
Structure means what are the columns in that table, what is the data type of that table, that columns, what are data type of that columns, and what are the indexes on that column, and everything related to the structure. And not about this. This is the
Okay.
data. Okay. So let me explain you with an Excel sheet. So whenever we have an Excel, okay. So we want like record ABC 111. This is the data. So, but data should have a column. What is this, Rajan? What is this ABC? So, what is, I put it as a header. You got the header. So, address. Okay. Location. These are the header. So these header we have in our SQL Server also. Okay. So these
Yes.
headers are like ID, name, department name, salary. So these are the headers in SQL Server which we say as column name.
Okay.
Okay. These are the column names, or over here also we have these column names. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever we create a table, so we create it with this syntax, create table, then it will be table name. So we want table name, so let's give you a table name, demo underscore test underscore employee. Okay,
Okay.
this is the table name I have created. So this is the table, means this is the sheet. This is the table where I'll store everything, right? This is the kind of table I'll store everything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this table should have a name, right? This is sheet 1. I can name it anything else. So I'll be having this table. So this will be the table name. Okay, but table name, we have created a table name. We have initiated to create a table. So for that, I need to create the name. After creating the name, I need to create what this table should have. What is the structure of the table? The structure means definition. Structure means the headers of the table, like columns. So I need to have columns.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll create column ID. I want to have 3 columns: ID, name, and salary. Okay. So what is ID? Let be comma separated. So for creating ID, this is the ID which I have created. So I need to set like ID should be of what type. ID will be like do you know integer or string, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So ID will be of integer. So I'll put it as int. Okay. Now
Okay.
name can be like
Character.
of yeah, character. So but there are sometimes name like Rajan 2, Rajan 3, and something John 8, John B, everything which can be a variable also, which can be a character also. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in that case we will be giving it as varchar. So
Okay.
for the safest side, we don't have any name. We rarely have a name with more than 100 characters.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have a more than 100, then we make it 200. Otherwise, whatever length you want in your table, so that can be created over here. So
Okay.
it can be max also. Okay, so it, like if you are giving over here like 10, so it can store only 10 characters. Okay, if you are giving
Okay.
100, so it will store 100 characters. Okay, so it will be storing 100
Okay.
characters now. Okay, you can see that in, in your pop-up. So after that, if you select maximum max, so it will be having 2 raised to power 31
Oh.
time characters. Okay,
Oh.
so max will be having a fuse length to store the data type. Okay, so
Mhm.
salary will be of float type because it can be decimal also.
Yes.
So we have, yeah, integer is the constant. Integer is like this. Varchar is like ABC 123, anything, any string. We can store anything, like we can store um, special characters also, percentage. We can store anything the variable with the column which is having varchar. Okay, so let's make it 200. So salary will be float, which can store anything related to the decimal also. Okay, so if I create it, it table get created. Okay, so let's expand it. Okay, it's not having. Let me refresh. Okay, which table I'm. Okay, it get created over there in database. I'll use this one. Okay. I created it. So if I refresh this table, this database, the table of the database, so I have a new table over there, right?
Okay.
You can see. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you expand it, so you'll be having keys, you'll be having columns. All these 3 columns will be there. You'll be having keys. Keys will be primary key and foreign key. Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you later on about primary keys and foreign keys. So after there's the constraint, like constraint will be checks. So I like checks will be like not null. Okay, so this column should not be blank. If I am inserting anything, this column should not be blank. Okay,
Okay.
so and like default as 100. Okay, if I am not storing anything in this ID column,
Uh-huh.
so by default store 100. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So in our next class, I'll teach this keys and constraints and everything. Okay, so
Okay.
let's go to DML today, TDL today. So this is the table we have created. So I have created this table. So if I select it, so there will be structure, but there will be no data into it. ID, name, salary. Okay, there is no
Okay.
data into it. Okay, so uh,
Rajan, I forgot. How do you run the command?
okay, if you have to run the whole window which is there on the screen, like you do not like. Wait, this is the thing. Okay, so if you are on the blank screen, you do not want like some part, you want the whole query, whole white window,
Uh-huh.
everything on the white window should run. Okay,
Uh-huh.
just directly go to execute first, or click on the F5 button.
F5. Okay.